नमस्कार, मैं हूं अली अब्बास। तेज़ रफ्तार न्यूज़ में आपका स्वागत है। आइए नज़र डालते हैं आज की कुछ ताज़ा खबरों में।
$70 billion and this sector, chemical industries, which you know is India's fastest growing, and we are the 6th largest producer of chemicals. So this has a contribution of $30 billion which has been made to exports this year.
And how is compared to the previous year, and what is the growth you are expecting in the current financial year?
Well, the growth has been quite steady because 2020-21 it was $23 billion. Then the next year they registered a growth of say about $27 billion, and this year, although the target was 32, but they have succeeded in achieving $30 billion, which is pretty good. And the rate at which the sector is growing, I am sure that in times to come, the chemical industries sector is going to make a huge contribution to the bigger target of $2 trillion of overall exports, which India has set for the year 2030.
And you missed 2 billion. I know the target was 32. You achieved 30. So what was the why it happened, and what is the target for this year?
Now for this year, the target I don't think has been set. They will now decide.
April.
Yeah, because see, in terms of overall export targets, if I talk, last year we achieved $676 billion merchandise and services put together. So this year, I mean, there has been a good progress. We are standing here today at $770 billion, and 30 is the contribution that this sector has made. I'm sure next year it will be even more.
Ma'am, what we are doing for the China Plus, because everybody outside the world are looking for the China Plus One strategy, what we are doing in the chemical sector?
I guess the chairman would be the better person to answer this.
What we are doing for the China One, how to leverage
World market by putting the specialty chemicals, which is our prime goal, to replace the Chinese supply to the other part of the developed countries. So after this COVID, and we have our industry members have been developed many of the technologies and products, and in their in-house making their R&D very updated, and that now the years to come, maybe this next 5 years, you will see many specialty chemicals which is replacing Chinese market to the world. And India is, now sector oriented. We are district level. The government is facilitating us for giving all the infrastructure developments as well as the technology development centers by the UDCT, IICT. So that will definitely help, and we will definitely compete and reduce the imports, which is today our prime goal is to reduce the imports.
Ma'am, on the FTA front,
we finalized 2 FTAs very important with the UAE, SEPA, and Australia, ECTA, and our exporters have already started benefiting from the 2. This sector, of course, chemical industries is also benefiting from the 2 FTAs that we've concluded, and we are proceeding with our negotiations with UK, EU, Canada. So I'm quite hopeful by the year end we will be able to finalize with a few more countries, and they're moving in the right direction because our intention is to create more balanced FTAs which would be favorable to both the countries and provide as much global access as possible to our exporters. So we are quite hopeful that this year would be good for us in terms of some more FTAs being concluded.
and any demands made by the industry that if a couple of things can happen, we'll be able to do 20-30% higher growth. Some requests, some demands, something.
No, requests and demands from every sector keeps coming, and we have a very regular interaction with the industries. We keep taking care of their grievances as well as their demands. See, recently, we've launched the Foreign Trade Policy 2023. So, and this policy is very different because we are not going to wait for another 5 years to make any changes. So since I said that this process of interacting with our trade bodies and our EPCs and our exporters has become much more regular. So as and where their demands or concerns come, we are quite accommodative, and as far as possible, we try to give them a space.
Thank you.
Thank you.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं अली अब्बास। तेज़ रफ्तार न्यूज़ में आपका स्वागत है। आइए नज़र डालते हैं आज की कुछ ताज़ा खबरों पे।